Yo, it is your boy Brad King Productions, and we are back for another story time. Today's story is called My First Love. So, this is going to be a little heartbreaking. So, I was 16. Forget the date. I think it's May. It was May something, Got with this girl. So, this girl, well, I knew her friend at church camp. So, I went to church camp with her friend. And so, I guess like Alex, my friend Alex, that was the dude that went to church camp with me. And so we went to church camp, and like maybe next year before that, Alex, her name is Courtney Jean Harper. I still remember her name to this day. So she saw me on Alex's Instagram. Alex told me the story, and Courtney told me the story. So she saw me on the Instagram. I was like, "Who's that? Who's that?" And I was like, I wasn't really that good back then, but she thought I was good. So I mean, I guess what it is, what it is. So like, I was chubby. Like now, I'm like, I'm sorry, my cat came in. But anyway, so she was like, "Who is that? Who's that?" She's like, "Oh, it's my friend." And like, I heard like Alex was like, I don't know, because she was like, she's wild, like a little wild. And so anyway, we get together, we go on our first date, and we're just chilling, chilling, and we just chill. I forget what movie it was. I think it was called Beauty and the Beast. We saw Beauty and the Beast, and I don't know. I don't think it was Beauty and the Beast because I don't remember the movie. Because yeah, you already know, man. I really didn't do nothing like that, but like we were making out something like nothing big. But anyway, so so we go to the mall after that. We shop. I shop. Well, no, I had money. I didn't have a job back then. So I had money, like, my mom gave me money and everything for that. So I shop, I got me a little hat, something like. And so she was like, and then I met her parents like the first time. First time, like they picked me up and everything. That was the first day, first day out the bat. So I met the parents. The parents were nice. The parents are good people. They just yell too much and like they're just, but they're good people. And I met the parents. That was cool. That was so cool, man. Like for real. Like he was so cool. He said he had like SpongeBob Jordans. Like he said he could make them. Like he was cool. He was a really cool person. If I would meet him, I'd be like, "Yo, what's up?" So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm backtracking. My fault, y'all. But so I get home. We start texting. She's like, "So that's it? Like you ain't gonna ask me out?" And like it was our first time hanging. So I'm like, well, damn, like you just gonna like confront me like that? Like, come on, what's going on? And so I asked her out. I'm just like, okay, cool. So I asked her out, and so everything was going good. She came to my house. It was the first time a girl ever came to my house. First kiss, not first swooty woo, not that, not that. Like it was first kiss, and it was. I thought it was good. So we just chilling. She came to my house, we cuddled, all that. And this was years ago. Like it was the first girl I ever like, cuddled, like, on the bed or on the couch with. So like this was special to me. Like I thought I was gonna marry this girl from the start, from the beginning. And it just went bad. Like she would like start getting angry with me because she drank. She drank, and I didn't like that because I was like, bro, stop that. Like you need to stop because you're acting like really like inappropriate and stuff. And like it was very just not. It was toxic. It was very toxic. I thought it was so good. I ignored it so bad, and we would hang out still. She'd come to my house. I didn't go to her house. I don't know why she didn't want me to go to her house. And like she played video games. Like she was a cool person, you know. And she was so cool. And we went to this dance. And everybody's looking at me like, oh my gosh, that's him, you know. And everybody's telling me to treat her right. And I was already thinking like, yo, this is the girl I want to be with for the rest of my life at that young age, you know. And I was 16, she was 18. And we were just chilling, vibing, you know, and all that. And we were at the dance, dancing, and you know, she was dancing with her friends and all that. I'm like, I want to dance with her. Like she kind of left me sometimes. I was like, I want to dance with you. Like I don't know anybody here, you know. And so the dance, I try to like, you know, mess with her, but she would like ignore me. I'm like, what's going on? And then like she would take pictures, like I'm just like, oh, so she like that, okay. And like her friend would say, she really, really, really wants to have some Sorty Woo. I say Sorty Woo because I feel like that, you know, that's a funny more thing to say. But y'all know what I'm saying. And if it's like my grandparents, my father watching this, y'all know. And I was like, no, I'm really not ready for that. Like, I want to get to know her more. Like, we were dating for like, you know, 9 months, maybe 6. I don't remember. And like, we were dating for a while. And so my friend Alex, same dude, Alex, one of my cool buddies. I swear, I need to hang with him one day for real. He one of my best, bro. I can rely on him on anything for real. Just talk to him about anything because he was the realest person that really been there for me. And I probably will have a story time on him. It's just like right now, I just want to talk about this, you know, just because I feel like there's so many stories y'all don't even know about me. And so anyway, I'm sorry if I got backtracked. My fault, y'all. But so she was like, she wants to Sorty Whoop, and her grandfather was dying. So I was like, I don't really, you know, want to do that because her grandfather's dying. I want to focus on that. Like, I want her to be like, you know, not ignore that, even though she could, even though she should ignore it, but like, that's her grandfather, you know, or great grandfather. I don't know who it was, but it was someone dying in the family, and it was horrible. Like he was like, yo, she really wants it. Like she was in the bathroom by the time he was talking to me. Like she really wants it, and like I'm just not ready for it, man. Like I just don't really like feel like I should really do that stuff with her yet. You know, I was waiting for a perfect time. You know, like I was just waiting. You know, and I just wanted to be like really respectful. I wanted to be really respectful towards her and everything. And so I remember the dance. So the dance got cut off because someone pulled the alarm. We went outside and started dancing, and like we were waiting for a ride. I forgot who gave us a ride. It was her parents again. Her parents loved me. Like I honestly believe her parents loved me. I hope they did, but like so yeah. So then I go home. I try to mess with her. She's like get off me and stuff. I'm like, what's wrong? Like what's going on? And so like she was like so overprotective with me, and like she would be like, "Where you at?" You know, all that. And I'm like telling her like, "I told you, like you know, I told you where I'm at, and like you're just being childish." Like I remember one day she got drunk, and I was like, "Yo, just talk to me after you're drunk, because I don't want you to like say something that you don't mean, and then be like, oh, I didn't mean that." You know what I mean? Like y'all know what I mean about that, you know. But anyway, so like back to the little party, you know. Well, not party, but dance. So back to the dance. I'm in the car trying to mess with her. She's like, get off me, you know. And so we start talking for a couple of days. And then 4 days later, I'm eating my dinner. And I'll never forget this. She's like, I think we need a break. And I already knew that's a breakup right there. I already knew. So I started crying. Like I went downstairs. I couldn't eat. And it was very heartbreaking. Like, I remember going to school. Bro, it was so bad. Like, I remember being up at 2. I went to my mom's room and laid down. My mom's room and laid down because I was so hurt. And then I went back to my room and everything like that. and like I was so hurt. Like it was very like just heartbreaking for me, and like I just hated it. So I went to school. Everybody was looking at me like, "What's wrong, bro?" People thought I was high. My eyes were so red. People thought I was high, and I don't smoke weed. I don't drink, and like I don't do none of that. So like I'm a good child. Just now I'm a good child. But so I go to school. Everybody's like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" I didn't want to talk about it, and then I started just crying out of nowhere in one of this class. Everybody's like, "What's wrong?" Because I'm the most happy person you'll ever see, for real. I didn't talk for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I didn't talk to anybody for 2 weeks. Like really, like have a conversation because I was so broken, and I'll never forget that. Like, and that's when I had thoughts at that time. Like, am I even worth it? And so it was so horrible because my heart was just shattered. It was shattered. And then after them 2 weeks, she got with another dude. She got with another dude, and like now they have a kid. And I'm just like, damn, like what did I do wrong? I treated this girl so right. And like she would give me gifts, I would give her like special gifts, something I made for her. Like I would put my heart and time, hard effort into something, and she would buy me stuff, which is cool. But for me, I like for you to put your effort into something, not just buy it. Like it was very stressful. Like I remember it was so bad, like to where I just didn't talk to no one, and it was like, what the fuck, you know? So like I was ready to just pull the trigger. I was like, it was so bad. Like y'all have no idea like how stressful it was to just get to where I am right now. Because and like I heard when she had a kid this year. I heard this year she had a kid because we don't. I blocked her on everything. I was like, yeah, you are not talking to me because like you just changed. Like you literally just changed on me. Like you died. Like she literally wanted to marry me. She even said that. Like she's like, oh, we're going. She had story. Like she would say we're going to have kids, all that. Like she had my hopes up. Like I'm up. So like it was very just heartbreaking to like really hear that from her and just like, oh well, sorry, but I'm not into you no more. Like it sucked, and I tried to really give her the world, and that's why I like deal with depression and like really like when I'm talking to a new girl, I'll be like, are you sure? Like I always make sure that they really feel me, understand me, because of that, because of the past. But I just really, I've been hurt. I got like battle scars, so like for days. I got so many. I got so many stories. Y'all don't even know. Like I'm not even gonna get to it. That'll be another story. But for this advice, don't don't really like fall in love if you're sure. Cause I was sure. I was sure. Like I had plans. I had really big plans for her, but she just left me, and now she has a kid. And I found out this year too. It was on my birthday. Literally, my friend showed me on my birthday that hey, this is that, and I was like, bro, like why would you even show me that on my birthday? Like I know it's been like 2 years, something like that, maybe three, but like still, you don't do that. You don't show people stuff on like their special day and then get them down. Because I remember I was quiet for like a couple minutes. I was like, damn, like I was really like, damn. It was horrible because I was like, bro. But no, don't like for any people that need advice. Don't go for it unless you're sure. and make sure they are sure, and just question them every day and be like, yo, are you sure? Not question them every day because that's going to be annoying, but like make sure that you are doing your job right. So everyone have a blessed day and live it up. Yeet!